creatives, and welcome to Technique Tuesday. If we have never met before, my name is Kim and I'm a creative freelancer with a passion for film and the written word. And if we have met, welcome back. And on today's Technique Tuesday, we are talking how to create impactful characters. Let's get started. So if you creatives are anything like me, the thing that takes the longest in creation of my story or my script is always the pre-work, the building of the world, the rules and laws of what's gonna happen, and the character creation. So I thought, let me walk you through how I do it and give you a couple tips on how to create impactful characters, and hopefully that'll help you out. So the very first thing I usually do when I'm thinking about my characters is I think in terms of film. And so because I am a filmmaker, a lot of my stuff is geared more towards that. So the very first thing I think about is, and bear in mind, I already have the story outlined, I already have the idea of the plot line and everything, is I think of an actor or an actress that would play this character. And I'm not only looking for looks, but I'm also like vibe and ability to emote, and how much, if the character's a badass, how much of a badass that person is. So things like that. So when I first start, I envision who I think could play this character in a movie. And then the next step is I just create a really in-depth character bio. I mean, I go into hobbies, music they like to listen to, all of that stuff. And let me know in the comments below, guys, if you'd be interested in a template that you can download to help you out. I would be more than willing to upload my template if you guys are interested in that. So that's the first thing I do. I create a complete character workup, a complete bio. But a lot of that is all about the external stuff. So the next thing I think about is the internal pieces. And so with that comes, what are they afraid of? So, and such. So breaking it down a little bit, the first thing I think about is what does this character's want? What is this character searching for? And it doesn't have to be a part of the story. Like, it has to be something about the character, Examples would be that, they're looking for peace of mind. They're looking for inspiration. They're looking for, the meaning of life. They're looking to be loved. Like, there's a lot of things that are wrapped up in what are they looking for. But mostly, when I talk about this portion, what I'm talking about is thinking about the character's emotions and feelings and morals and all of that. So the first step was the external, like, what do they do for hobbies? What do they look like, right? So the second step of my character creation is always internal, right? I know what they look like now. That's not a big deal. I have it in my mind. But how do they act? What makes them angry? What makes them sad? How do they react when they're angry? How do they react when they're sad? So everything in the second half of my character creation has to do with the internal. So, that has to do with what they value. Are they materialistic? Are they not materialistic? Why are they materialistic? Why are they not materialistic? So in depth into that. It also talks about personality traits, fears and loves. And I even go so far as to talk about allergies and, disappointments and rejections. And it just depends on how in-depth you want to get with this character. And this is why I say the pre-work for writing a book or a novel, for me at least, I know there's some people that just free write, and my hat's off to you. I wish I could do that, but I'm a planner, and so I have to have research and plot and characters and all that good stuff before I can even write, which is a pain in the butt sometimes, but it's who I am, right? So, it can also talk about behaviors, who affects them, like how do they react to someone who is a super perfectionist? Like, once you've developed the traits, you now know who they are. So how do they react to their opposite? How do they react to, how they react to how they feel, like when they're nervous, do they laugh, that kind of thing. So that's kind of how I go about creating impactful characters. If you guys have any other suggestions, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. I would love any other ideas to help me create more rounded, more impactful characters. And you know what? Question of the day. Name a character that you feel is like super impactful and is like left a mark in your life, whether it be from film or whether it be from the written word. I'd be super interested to see some of the answers. So guys, that's it for today. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I will link to my blog as well in the description below. It has a little bit more information on this stuff, and I will be doing some workups on characters and stuff like that over on that side. So go ahead and check it out. I have lots of great content. They all have to do a film and the written word as well. If you're digging on Technique Tuesday, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And please remember, I do 5 days a week. Every day is a different show, but they all have to do with film and the written word. And guys, that's it for today. Until next time, safe journeys.